morning. Bit of low cloud today as we climb up Kirkstone Pass. The idea for today is to head down towards Hawkshead, then across on the other side of Coniston where there should be a better view of the lake, and then head down towards the coast somewhere near Barrow-in-Furness. We'll see. Right, we're at the top of the Kirkstone Pass, so now it's down the struggle towards Ambleside, and hopefully we'll drop out of this cloud before too long. It's starting to get brighter as we're going lower down. You can just see Lake Windermere there in the distance. By the time we drop into Ambleside, the cloud's gone. Right, the next thing is we'll park up and find somewhere for breakfast. That's always a good idea. That looks as good a spot as any. Yeah, we'll get in there alright. This pub coming up on the right, the Drunken Duck. That's where I had my very first ever pint of Theakston's Old Peculiar. Back in around 1978 or thereabouts. And I must admit it still tastes just as good now. I've got a feeling we need to turn right here. So we do. Still a grand day for riding around though, so does it matter what direction we're going in? If we turn right here, it should put us along the road that follows the shores of Coniston Water. At least that's the plan. And so far it looks like we're going to plan. A quick stop to take a look over the lake, because it looks as though we can see the steam launch gondola about to set off. So let's see if we can grab a quick photograph. Oops, looks like our man in his Porsche has had a bit of a mishap. He's taking photographs. So just walk down the road, leave your car door open, and hope that some passing motorcyclist doesn't take it off. Of course, the lass sitting in the car could have shut the door, but she's obviously too bloody gormless. Oh, isn't it nice sharing roads with people like this? Still, enough of that. On with the show. Right, here we are at Bardsea. So it's time to park up, grab an ice cream and sit on the bench and take a look at the sea. I've just overshot the turning. That's the place I wanted to pull in at. Oh well, turn round, head back, have another go. Just about. Right, found it this time, and our man tells us very kindly where we can park out of everyone's way and where they can keep an eye on the bikes. Excellent. That'll do nicely. Of course, we have to do a bit of train spotting and people watching and have a cuppa. have to say, this is not a railway I've been to before. There again, another one to cross off the bucket list. Right, it's back toward Windermere. And of course one has to stop every now and then and do the touristy thing that folks do in the Lake District. And that's take a photograph. Right, having done that, let's carry on. And it's through Windermere and back on to the start of the Kirkstone Pass once more. That van had been stuck up our backside for the last 4 or 5 miles. Still, he's in front of us now, we can keep an eye on him. Still a little bit of cloud on top of the hills as we approach the top of Kirkstone Pass. Right, almost back to sight. And one thing I remembered whilst editing the videos of this last week, there's a little something I left out. On Wednesday we encountered, I suppose, the Lake District equivalent of rush hour. Anyway, let's go and have a look. A few of the locals on the move. Did anybody order beef? Not something you see on the streets around here very often.
Not very often.
Right, on we go. And there we have it, the end of a week up the Lake District. It could have been better in a non-falling off sort of a way, but weather-wise could not fault it at all. And the lakes is a beautiful place and it's a pleasure to ride around there. So I suppose the only thing to do now is pack up and take the M6 back home. See you later.